Hi, I'm here to talk to you today about engine oil, why it's important to check it, and what it does. Oil is lubrication that protects all of your internal engine components, all the wear points, uh, the bearings, for instance, they're lubed by engine oil and also cooled. Low oil levels can cause engine failures, and those will cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Checking your oil levels regularly is vital to keeping your car healthy. Um, Motor oil breaks down over time, every time it heats up and cools down, and becomes less effective. Some motors will burn more oil than others depending on age and tolerances. The worst case can happen, a leak can develop and you can lose your motor oil quickly and it'll cause engine failure, which is why it's important to check it regularly. Most experts say that you should check it at least monthly. Personally, I'd recommend weekly or every time you fill up. Your vehicle's owner's manual is going to be your best friend here. It's going to provide you all the basic specifications and information, such as where to find your oil dipstick to check your oil, the fill cap to replace it, um, which type of oil to use when you need it, other important basic information such as how to change your tire or what the lights mean on your dash when you have a check engine problem. You can find your owner's manual online if you can't find it in your glove compartment, or you can find a dealer worst case scenario. So I'd like to demonstrate how to check your oil, and I have my project car here behind me. And so we're going to start with the first step. The vehicle's flat, which is important because otherwise you're going to get an improper reading if the vehicle is not flat. So we're going to pull the dipstick out, and I'll show you here what it looks like. This is it here. It's going to have this little indicator on top, most likely. You'll notice it's the same one that's on your dash when you start your car. At the other end here, we have some indicator marks in the shape of checkers and a full and a low emblem here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean it off. When you're driving around, oil sloshes around, you're going to get an improper reading when you pull the dipstick the first time. So we cleaned it off. I'm going to replace it and pull it back out. Okay, here we are. Now we're going to inspect it. Your oil should be to the full line, up the whole way. Typically, the low line means that you're a full quart low. Motor oil and most part stores will come in quart capacity. So if you're a quart low, you know you need to add the whole bottle, and otherwise you can do the math from there. So now we're going to look at the dipstick. We're going to make sure that there's no metallic flakes in here. Flakes would mean that you might have excessive bearing wear, which is a precursor to a motor failure. Or if you have any milky residue on here, it might indicate a cooling failure, such as a head gasket. If your oil looks like chocolate milk, you definitely have a problem. It should look caramel in color, should still be semi-transparent. If it's black, it's time to change it. So now that we've verified that this one's healthy and it's full, we're going to wipe the oil back off the dipstick, and we're going to replace it back into the tube where it came from. One common question when it comes to maintenance is this going to void my warranty? A lot of dealers will like to have you think that all work and all maintenance has to be done in their shops, and that's just simply not true. The Federal Trade Commission has even posted some guidelines on their website stating that the dealers will still have to keep their warranty agreements. If you do maintenance at home, you just need to keep your receipts for your oil and your oil filter, or records from another shop you might have had work done, and they still have to take care of the warranty work for you. You know, basic maintenance is something that anybody can take care of with a little help. Proper oil level and condition is important to keeping your motor running long and healthy, and you know, an engine failure will cost you thousands of dollars, and nobody wants to be stranded on the side of the road. Preventative maintenance and monitoring in your vehicle can outlive you. I hope this helps. I hope you go and check your oil so you don't get stranded on the side of the road or end up with a lot less money in your bank account.